Europe needs solutions, not problems. Tragically, though, Europe's pile of problems and crises just keeps increasing. The latest crisis to knock on Europe's doors has a lot to do with diesel. You see, Russia has been Europe's largest supplier of diesel for years. Russia, until recently, provided Europe with close to 50% of its diesel requirement. But Europe has been shooting itself in the foot for months now. As a result of that, some players in Europe decided to stop purchasing Russian diesel. Then, the European Union decided to ban imports of Russian oil beginning the 1st of December. And that embargo is yet to kick in, but Europe can already feel the pain of parting with Russian diesel. Europe is a net importer of diesel, jet fuel, and heating oil. As such, why it chose to mindlessly ban Russian oil imports is something nobody can get their heads wrapped around. Demand for diesel skyrocketed across Europe as high natural gas costs and a supply crunch pushed consumers to switch to diesel. Now, diesel inventories are running worryingly low. For Europe's industry, which relies heavily on diesel, now that natural gas is out of bounds for it, the situation is horrifying. According to the head of Spanish oil refiner Repsol SA, loss of Russian diesel supply combined with disruption in fuel production in France have left parts of Europe short of supply. The CEO of Repsol said, "We are running out of middle distillates in some European countries. There is room to see high diesel prices in the coming months." Russia is not the one contributing to a diesel crisis across Europe. Recent protests in French oil refineries have led to diesel output dropping dramatically, and that has pushed inventories across Europe even lower. Now, Europe is importing more diesel. However, it isn't being able to match up to the volumes that Russia supplied it with almost effortlessly. And this is when, mind you, an embargo on Russian oil is yet to kick in. Once that embargo does kick in, Europe will have a lot to worry about. The diesel crisis is not exclusive to Europe alone. For months now, US diesel fuel inventories have been decreasing. The United States currently has just 25 days of diesel supply in reserve. Goldman Sachs has warned that the diesel shortage in Europe and the United States could increase fuel prices this winter. Mind you, Europe has been counting on the United States to solve nearly all its problems. However, Washington's ability to help Europe is shrinking at a really fast pace. In fact, the diesel situation in the United States is such that traders have been forced to divert diesel and jet fuel shipments that were destined to service the European market back to USA's East Coast. The diesel shortage is only set to get worse before it gets any better, and Europe is not prepared to deal with the natural gas and diesel shortage together. How a shortage of both these fuels will upend the energy markets and prices of fuel is another crisis Europe is not prepared to face. So what do you think is Europe's way out of this